Hello and welcome to the first edition of the Elite Yu-Gi Talk podcast. I am joined by two people. We have Ben McMahon, former regional champion, and we are joined by Jongaa representative Ryan Nelson. Shout out Chaotic Factory.
Thanks.
Jongaa 5. So yeah, subscribe to that channel for super sick combo videos.
The Ryan combos.
The Ryan combos. The knowledge I wish I had. So today we are just going to have a small discussion on Rise of the Duelist because yesterday the set got revealed for the TCG. And I don't really know much about said set. I haven't really done much research into it, but Ryan seems to think there are some really broken cards in here. And so does Ben because he really likes Infernoble from what I understand.
Oh, they're okay.
Yeah, they're okay. So we'll start from the top. I guess Ryan can sort of guide us down the list and sort of just pinpoint nice cards that we can sort of discuss. And we can talk about rarities because I think you can kind of judge, apart from the silver. There's no more rares, is there?
Not in main.
So silver lettering means secret rare, rip bank accounts.
Yeah, but there's more of them.
Yeah.
So
Well, you know, Konami talk about no more short prints, so they just add more secret rares, so it's still hard to pull your secret rares.
yeah, there's just a lot
It's
less
just-
money.
Yeah, it's
Good
just
one.
like a sneaky tactic to, you know, short print cards by not actually short printing them, I think. It's so
Yeah.
nasty. Alright. Alright, Ryan, so we'll go down the list from the top, starting at Gaia the
Yeah.
Fierce Knight Origin. Are there any cards
Alright.
sort of...
So, like, a lot of the Gaia stuff is all just pretty rogue. I know it centers around, like, making monsters attack, like, 2300 and doing stuff with high-level warriors and dragons. They don't really do much competitively. The fourth card, though, Artillery Catapult Dragon.
I had a feeling this would be a card you would
Catapult.
love.
Artillery Catapult Turtle.
Yeah.
Jeez. I'm thinking about dragons because, yeah, you can play it in, like, a really weird dragon deck. Just by its effect alone, says special summon a level 5 dragon out of your deck by attributing a monster. And so, why is that good? Well, I don't know. You can just go any extender in the game into any level 5 dragon in the game, and that's pretty good.
Well, you
I'm
know,
pretty sure that there's some good Dragon Link combos there.
well, if anyone's going to come up with that, it's definitely going to be you.
Yeah, I think I have something in mind, but I just got to work it out a bit more.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Yeah.
any monster that summons a dragon from the deck is pretty abusable. I mean, you look at Elpy, for example, and that card is just so overly abused right now, especially in like Rocket Dragon Link. It's just
And he's level 4. Yeah, he's level 4 water as well, which means you could probably make a shark and a toad from it somehow too.
you could probably
I think
play
that
it.
is possible.
You could probably play it in your Nimble True King Frog deck.
Yeah, maybe. Definitely.
Just summon it.
From there.
Yeah, so that card looks really nuts. It was one of the cards
Yeah.
that popped up to me when I read it because I was like, "Ooh, a new Catapult Turtle. I think I'll read this one." And then I read it, and the fact that it's a level 4 is pretty nice too because,
Yeah.
you know, like
I mean, yeah, just normal it.
it's just normal.
Tribute
Exactly.
anything else.
And you can tribute
level
itself
5,
here.
Yeah, you could. You
Yeah.
could just safe
Yeah,
it
it does.
itself, right? It just send itself like safe it would, and
Tribute, activate Gamma.
I mean that's massive Ash bait though. I'm not sure how much a normal summon of this card would be relevant though. Like if that was your only play, I'm not sure how far that would take you. Like what?
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think it goes anywhere just by itself.
Like what good
Definitely
level
needs
5
anything
dragons
else.
even are there apart from like not Heretics? The Heretics, yeah.
I know
Heretics
there's a Heretic level 5.
Mm.
I'm not sure if there's a Tuna monster level 5.
That
There
would
might
be interesting. There probably is. Actually, there is, isn't it? What is that card called?
Thinking of Labradorite Dragon.
Yeah.
Nah.
There's that
It's
level
level
6.
6.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, you got me.
I
Alright.
mean, I can quickly,
Do a quick
jump into the old dueling book and have a look.
fact check. Don't say dueling book. Konami might be watching.
Yeah, true.
Are you allowed to say what it used to be called? Dueling Network.
Dueling Network.
Yeah.
There was that meme from like a YCS where that chick was getting interviewed. And she was like, girls do play Yu-Gi-Oh! All my female friends would play on the Dueling Network. And that host was just like...
It's just like, oh no.
And then like 2 months later, there
Yeah.
goes Dueling Network.
Or dueling network.
I mean...
But it's a good search engine.
Yeah, that's all it's for,
It
right?
is.
I just want to read card effects, and sometimes it's too hard to Google it.
So translating OCG cards.
Oh man. So I guess while Ryan searches up his level 5 monsters, we can work our way down, and I'm starting to see some Dragma cards, or how it'll be known in the TCG, Dogmatica. Is that how you pronounce it? What a strange. Not a fan of that translation, but
let's be real. It'd be Dragma forever.
Well, I'm pretty sure I said the same thing about Needle Fiber, and I very religiously call it Halky Fibrax now. Like, so
most of the people I know still don't call it that. Even like Chaos Emperor, that people just say prize card.
Prize card. That's it.
It's easier.
Yeah. Well, the way I see it, Dragma are going to be... I mean, this whole set is pretty meta-defining, I'd say. It's one of those meta-defining sets. And
Definitely.
And considering we were complaining so much last year about Konami releasing cards that just weren't super relevant, it actually felt like a really long time before we got anything that was somewhat meta-defining. Until we got cards like Lightning Storm and stuff. Those were nice, I guess.
Yeah. But then our meta's a bit awkward and all over the place too.
Yeah.
Because like OCG, they will have to run, or most run Maxi.
Yeah,
Numeron and stuff.
Yeah, I hope we never get Maxi. I suppose we could speak about Numeron for a bit. What do you guys think of that deck and that engine as it will probably be played?
It's fun.
Yeah, it's very strong. It's really good because I guess it's got like offensive mode and defensive. Like, I mean, going first, you can make obviously the Zexal.
Yeah.
You can make, 4 material Saryuja. You can just make any Link 4 in the game if you choose to. And then going second, you just attack with them, all of them, and they all double their attacks if they attack into monsters.
Yeah.
And it's really weird. And then you can use that Infinity Track before as well.
Well, I forget what it's called now.
The $30 card.
Yeah.
And the cards are so hand trap
resistant. I know. You can't even get
you can't ash them.
Can't Nibiru them.
It's really cool.
Ghost Ogre's like the only decent hand trap against them. Impermanence is only good late, on your turn. Sorry?
You can ash Numeron Wall. That's about it, I think.
No, I think that activates it on your field.
It activates it to the field, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it does too.
I can't even ash that one.
So there's no ashing that one. So Ghost Ogre's
it's so weird.
I know. The fact that it should have just said you can either add it to your hand or activate it, then it would be ash.
Yeah.
If they added that wording. The funny thing about that deck is a lot of people are playing it with just engines, but I think you can play it as like some scumbag, trap heavy, pure Numeron deck where you just turn one, set your traps or whatever, make your Zexal, and then turn 3.
You definitely
just go for that massive push.
Well, that's the point of the Eldritch engine, isn't it?
I suppose you're right. I'm still trying to figure out a way to build that like a Numeron deck without buying Eldritch cards because I'm not about to spend $170 on one.
Rainbow Neos.
Then you might want to play Dragma or Numeron deck.
Well, I suppose we can move on to Dragma. So let's talk about Dogmatica. So out of all the cards being released, what are the key cards for that deck?
So you're looking at the first one, Ecclesia, the Virtuous, Fleur-de-Lis, the Knighted, and sometimes Maximus.
Yeah.
Dogmatica Maximus. So, of course, Ecclesia is the best one. So
Stratos.
It's a good light monster, and it's a generic extender for any deck.
Yep, just summons itself.
Then if you search another Dogmatic card, that's when it locks you out of the extra deck. So, decks like Invoked and Shadow, you don't even have to search. It's just a free light monster.
Yeah.
Again, it can do everything.
Yeah, and like you said, you can just do the search at the very end, right? And
exactly.
It's pretty any card that has that restriction, and then and then the restriction comes after set effect, it's just do it later, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's nuts. So Theo the Iron Punch, no good, I'm guessing.
Nah.
Yeah. I mean, just reading that card, it seems pretty average at best. So
them seem like they could be good, but not good enough.
So what engines do you think this deck will be run best with? I mean, I suppose you're right. Obviously Invoke is the key one, right? Invoke Shadow.
That and Necros, and probably Shadow.
Well, I haven't actually looked much into the Necros version of it. I imagine it would be good though, because I mean, Dragma just a good engine in general, even just a good deck. So
yeah, it's more they don't use their extra deck, and they like, what's the ritual spell where you like dump Herald and stuff out of your extra deck?
Kaleidoscope.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
Kaleidoscope's always been really strong.
Dogmatica just abused Herald of Arclight. Just get so many free searches.
And then you get
It's really nice.
And then it has an aggressive mode where it just starts sending, what's his name? Odin? No, Odin. Fucking.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can send a few things. So,
Yeah.
like, theme of Dogmatica is you send cards out of your extra. So, I know there's a level 8 fusion that searches other Dogmatica cards, but you can send Mera Rafflesia to search for like a super poly in your standby.
or if you're
It's
playing
like-
Shadol, you can add Shadol Fusion.
Yeah, you do the you send App Cologne, search any Shadow card you want.
Which is most likely the new trap that's being released in this set. So
Definitely. And then you can also send like the Wind Pegasus, add Ignista to like send a card on the field or something.
Banish.
Yeah. Or the
you-
entity Netus.
And Omega as well, because you can just recycle everything back.
Yep, Omega to recycle something.
yeah, well, that's
I guess yeah, it's really cool because I guess the level 8 one, the
Titanic Lab.
yeah, the level 8 one, the Falura Delis, the Knighted.
this one.
Card's
Here.
just a
It's
from
absurd.
Effect Veiler.
Yeah,
Effect Veiler with a big body that gives you guys an attack boost.
yeah.
So yeah, you're playing your Eldritch. No, you're playing your like Numeron deck. Make your turn ones Utopia. You have one of these in your hand.
And
Really
that's
good.
And that's it. Yeah. I mean, looking at Nexus, you guys were saying before that it's, it's like a maybe card in the deck. So I think
it's like
Oh, there goes Ryan.
we lost Ryan. We'll bring him back. Oh, my whole setup's ruined. Thanks, Ryan. That's all right. I'll cut it out.
Post.
Oh, there
he is.
he's back.
Which was the one, Maximus? Or
Yeah.
Nexus?
So I was looking at Was it Maximus or Nexus? I know.
Maximus is maybe.
So
so no one plays the Nexus, but Maximus is a maybe.
So this one sends 2 monsters from the extra deck, but it also allows your opponent to do it.
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of like a meta reliant effect where if Dogmatica becomes super, super popular, you're probably not going to want to activate this thing because your opponent's just going to shit on you.
Well, not so much that. People have been running, is it Infinity Nova or something? One of the Cyber Dragon X.
Yeah, you play the Cyber Dragon Nova, and then they get to summon a free
Macabre.
extra deck.
Oh, so you just get a free negate. Sick.
Or you just send your own Elder Entity and you pop it. So
Yeah.
There's heaps of different things you can do.
Yeah. So I guess the card's good, but like you said, it'll probably be purely reliant on whether or not Dogmatica become massive, which, judging by
If
the
you're-
OCG, I mean, it's pretty obvious it's going to be.
if you're at your
I think
locals
it's
and you
worth
know no one's playing it,
Yeah.
you just play Maximus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, I mean, if we just look at the photos, it's pretty safe to say these are all secret rares.
Yeah, I mean,
I
they
mean,
should be.
You're right. I think Acelia is an ultra, looks to be, which is not not awful.
Yeah, Ecclesia's like the only ultra, and then it's like the trap might be a common or a super.
Yeah. But yeah, this deck I think is, like I said, is going to warp the format quite a bit. And yeah, I suppose we can work our way down to Infernoble, and this is where I guess Ben would have a good input on this bit because you've kind of been investing in the cards and horde buying like a scumbag.
Yeah,
Man, I've got my sets of all the stuff too.
Yeah,
Horde buying.
just a few solid nights.
Oh my god.
I mean, I know that a lot of these ones, they sometimes play like 1 or 2 of them. I don't think they play many.
Yeah.
But I know that one of them's pretty good. I'm not too sure though.
I think
They're
it's
all
like
kind of the same.
Astolfo and Oliver.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I mean,
There's only like a few.
I mean, warrior decks have notoriously been really powerful in Yu-Gi-Oh, especially when like Dark Warrior, like FTKs were happening, and just Dark Warrior in general was super powerful. And you got Rhoda, which is like the most generic search card. Imagine that was at 3.
No thanks.
Yeah. Then heroes would be even better, wouldn't they, Ben?
Yeah, you've got the 3 e-calls anyway. You don't need 6.
You would still play them, though.
Yeah, probably.
Then we've got Melfi. This is that crappy, like...
Yeah, well, Melfi's pretty weird. Like, I don't think it's that great.
I mean,
Artwork's pretty interesting.
well, that's all it's got. I think that's all it's got going for it, because you've got those Yu-Gi-Oh players who just like their cute stuff.
Yeah, just like the artwork.
And then it's just gonna, people who just buy binders of cute cards and just fill them up. That's all this will probably be.
It's
For now.
a bit like Halo Frogs, isn't it? It's like you bounce stuff and just control things.
Yeah, I know that a lot of the stuff activates in the end phase, and you get to summon a lot of cards for free during your end phase.
I mean,
And you get to activate effects based on that. Your opponent's turn.
yeah, I suppose doing stuff in the end phase is like not the greatest though.
Nah.
'Cause it doesn't let you play much.
I think the power level of the cards are pretty weak.
Yeah. We'll move on to the cards I'm most excited about, the Fluffles.
Fluffle's so real. I think Fluffle's so good.
Well, I thought Fluffle was really powerful before these cards were a thing, because they just accumulate so much advantage. If you get like Toy Vendor with Fluffle wings, that alone is like a +5. It's just so insane.
But they never really had like going first plays.
Well, that was the problem, but at least like now you can actually make massive plays. Like you can do like Bahamut Shark now, so at least you get a Toad on the field. Like there are real plays going first. It's still not optimal, I don't think. I think you'd rather go second, but there are so many powerful.
They can make VFD, right? They can make
There
rank
is
9.
Yeah, there is
the
yeah.
whale.
Yeah, the whale will do it. Yeah,
And I know that they can do rank 8s. Like what I've seen, they do at least like 2 or 3 like, VFD Harbinger Toad. I've seen that a few times.
yeah.
I think it's really cool because again, it goes well with so many archetypes as well. It goes well with like Shadol too. I noticed. And yeah,
I mean the interesting thing is like, I wasn't expecting Fluffle support like ever, right? And now it's here. And looking at some of these cards, I don't think it's gonna like break the deck, but like you said, Ryan, I think it's gonna be super real. It'll be a really powerful rogue deck.
It's a good rogue deck. I mean, I honestly played against it at locals a few months, like half a year ago or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, all these cards are pretty real.
Yeah.
Like, they see what they can do.
Yeah.
And then they got support.
They're a bit like heroes though, aren't they? Like they just die to a nib.
I mean, I think there are some combos where you can make a Toad on like your 5th summon. I'm not sure how real that is.
Yeah.
But that's probably your only way out of that. I mean, that's like most decks, right? I feel like most combo decks just die to a nib, like a well-timed nib.
Yeah.
But the way I see it, if Numeron become really popular, I think nib's going to see less main deck attention. So you might be safe game 1. It just really depends, because Nibiru can't beat Numerons. The only hand trap that really works is like Impermanence on your own turn, and then you've got Ghost Ogre, and then you probably play like Forbidden Chalice, right? That'll probably do something.
Yeah, a new card coming out.
Droplets.
Forbidden Droplet. Yeah.
Is that a quick play?
I guess it is.
Yeah. So there you go. That card's really nuts.
Yeah.
We'll get bonkers.
Yeah.
It is bonkers.
Yeah.
It is very bonkers.
Bonkers. Any word on the Dark Lord cards? I didn't even know these were in this set.
Dark Lord cards are very average.
Yeah.
It was very sad. I'm a big Dark Lord fan, and they're all pretty average.
Well,
so
it just expands on the Solemn Lore, doesn't it?
Yeah, it expands on the lore. Yeah.
So that's all it's about. I mean, they've got wings. That looks cool. One's the left wing. One's the right wing.
Yeah, they're the two. Is it Solemn Judgment? Like the two.
Yeah. So they're the angels on the Solemn Judgment cards that have gone really bad.
Oh, well, there you go. I didn't know much about the lore, but I guess you learned something new.
I guess that there's like some Dark Lord lore where the god, cast down Morningstar, being bad, and now Morningstar's doing all these like corrupting other angels so he can get revenge on God.
Whoa!
So whatever happens there.
Wow.
I really want them to make like Archlord versions of all the Dark Lords. I think that'd be really cool.
That would be sick, 100%.
Because I think there is a good Morningstar, because like there's Dark Lord Morningstar, and in one of the trap cards there's an artwork for like the Archlord Morningstar, and they haven't made it. It'd be nice if they did though.
Well,
yeah, Dark Lord cards in this set pretty bad.
Yeah, well, it's pretty. I mean, here we got some like random Makina support. I mean, the structure that came out, I guess this would be somewhat of a chase card for those people. I don't think it's that good though. Just
I don't think it's played though.
yeah.
It's
looking
used.
at it's pretty average at best. So
It's like honestly,
it just kind of confuses me when Konami do this, where they'll release a structure deck and then release like below average support for the deck later. It's like what was even the point? It's not going to be a chase card.
It's either trash or bonkers.
Yeah, and this is not going to be a chase card that's going to make people want to buy that structure deck. It's really irrelevant.
That's what Orcust is for.
Yeah, pretty much.
Love Machina Orcust.
A card here, Nemesis Keystone.
Yep.
I like it. It's cool. I mean, it's level 1 rock. You can search it off Block Dragon as like a generic extender. Know that. And then if you banish that, you get to add it to your hand at the end phase. So not only can you search it off Block Dragon, but then in your end phase, if you banished it off Block Dragon, it comes back.
So you just maintain.
It's pretty cool. Not sure if it'll be used in like Adamancipator. I've seen it used as other decks. In some combos.
I mean, Adamancipator is a pretty monster mash deck right now. I mean, you showed me yesterday, people are starting to are going to start playing prank kids in that. You know what I mean? It's
good.
It's kind of like dragons, right? Any good rock monster goes in the rock deck. Like every good dragon monster goes in the dragon deck. That's what Adamancipator seems to be right now.
Adamancipator is not going anywhere. It's so good.
Yeah.
Then the next card is really good. Like Kokomiru's Supplier.
Yep.
Essentially, I don't know what. This up rock you control goes to your grave. Summon it from your hand, and then if it's special, you just add another Kokomiru card.
Oh.
From your deck to your hand. So if you extender into like Emancipator Tuner extender, and then you link them, and then you special that, you search Guardian, and then you just normal Guardian, like straight away.
Right.
So it's really good. I've seen a lot of OCG builds play all 3 of this card, and I can see why.
This card would also theoretically chain block the Halki Fibrax, right?
I think so, yeah.
Because chances are you're probably going to do that combo into Halki Fibrax. So
just like playing Parallel Exceed in Adamancipator, you could just play that. Yeah.
And it's a level 4, right? So that's super relevant in that deck.
Really good.
And it doesn't say field to grave; it's just to grave. So even if you had
like foolish or something.
Oh no! It says you control.
Right.
It does too.
Which basically means field.
Damn. So you can use it with Gallant Granite.
And then we've got random hand support, Thunder Hand.
Hat deck.
A new Gizmek.
It's pretty cool. I like the artwork's nuts. I have a good Japanese copy.
Have they finished all the attributes yet, or what are they missing?
They didn't have a wind one yet.
Yeah. So, I mean, that'd be cool. I wonder if Gizmek itself will ever be a thing, but they seem too different to really mesh as one Gizmek deck.
They're just like cool one-off monsters.
Yeah.
Like that one's alright. It's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, Gizmek out of all of them was probably the most meta-defining one because it just helped break Orcust even more.
Yeah, and I know what's the last one, the second last one. What's it called? Level 9 Fire Dude.
The one that was in Dinos, right? The one that goes in dinosaurs.
Yeah. He got nerfed because of the rule change.
What happened there?
Because he steals your opponent's monster in their extra monster zone.
Yeah.
Gizmek Kaku, yeah. Like that would have been really good if the old rules, but new rules doesn't really care anymore. You can just summon your boss monsters other spots.
Yeah, but a lot of decks still need to link summon, so they're still hopefully going to have something in the extra monster zone.
That's true.
And it doesn't have to be theirs; it can be yours as well.
True.
Should we make our way down a bit more?
Okay, wait. The next card, lifeless leaf fish. No. Okay, so
it's a fish.
Card is insane. No.
True nimble.
This card is insane. This card is ridiculous. I'm really excited to use this card when it comes out. This card reads, when this card is summoned, send one fish monster from your deck to the graveyard. So, why is that good? Oh, it says Nimble Angler. And you know what Nimble Angler says? Summon any 2 free Nimble monsters.
You have to like put these up on the screen.
Lifeless Leaf Fish it's a 1-card curious. It's nuts.
Wow.
It also sends Deep Sea King Coelacanth straight to your graveyard. And then if you have any other level 4 extender in the entire game, you make Dagaris, and then you summon back the Coelacanth. And then Coelacanth F, summon 4 fish on your field, which is like,
Finn.
Oyster Meisters and a Tuna, which can go into any link combo in the game and probably FTK your opponent. Which I'm pretty sure there's Alicilla Piscu FTK with that.
Wow.
So I know Leafless Leaf Fish is really, really, really good. So sick. Problem is, there's no real way to search it.
I mean, sometimes the most powerful cards
Summon a Monk.
don't need to be searched, right?
True, exactly. They don't need to be searched, but if they could,
yeah.
damn.
Just draw your ace monsters.
I mean, if you ever get like a generic fish searching card, like a fishing rod or something, that'd be interesting.
Well, you can play it.
Content Konami.
Yeah.
I can't remember what, but yeah, I saw some deck where you play Summon a Monk in it.
Just to get this out.
I don't think that's good enough. Yeah, just to get it out.
I mean, that would be...
It was literally Summon Coelacanth FTK. So...
Jesus Christ.
Then, I mean, it has a second effect where it's like you banish it out of your grave and you target 3 fish, shuffle them back and you draw a card. Like, that is good for those decks, especially like all the Nimble decks.
Well, because you burn them so quick.
Yeah, because putting back in the Nimble Mantas and the Anglers, really nuts. Oh, and the Sunfish.
Mm. Well, you're the man to break fish. I mean, you've been playing it
for
how long?
I mean, I haven't made a combo for that deck in so long because I guess everything is just very strong around it.
Yeah.
But this card is a Nimble True King Frog bait card. Honestly, I think I'm gonna make a Nimble Frog Dragma, because you send Toad out of your extra deck and you add water monsters back to your hand for free. It's really dumb. Anyway, moving on from the cards.
The next big card, the Megalith. Okay,
well, the next big card is Megalith Fool. This is another ridiculous, insane card. This breaks Megalith. It's hard to explain why it breaks Megalith, but just know that Megalith cards aren't once per turn, except that card.
Which is very odd in this day and age.
But it's each effect.
Yeah, so Megalith, that guy there, he is once per turn. The other ones are not once per turn. All the ritual spells aren't. All the other searcher monsters aren't. So that guy helps you fill in all the gaps, make your deck really consistent, and you just abuse Block Dragon, you abuse Adamancipated Researcher, and you abuse Gallant Granite. And you can do so many sick combos, like dropping Magician Chaos Max on your enemy's turn, essentially cold waving them out of monster effects. Any Needle Fiber combo you want, it's really nice.
Jesus.
Megalith's good.
Because it's like the Azathoth, isn't it? The Chaos Max.
Megalith can do it all.
So
even so in Japan, they can do Tempest Magician FTK with Megalith.
You have a lot of knowledge about FTKs, don't you?
Yeah, I like knowing the ways of winning. I like knowing all the ways of how to win.
Yeah, I guess so you don't get caught off guard. So are you saying that Megalith won't be good in its purest form, but mixed in with like Adamancipators?
Like you only play a few Adamancipator cards.
Yeah.
But it's just because Gallant Granite and Block Dragon are so broken.
Yeah.
Cards every game that search the rest, and then Needle Fiber combos can activate to 6 times.
Yeah.
So you just get so much free cards. It's so sick.
Do you reckon once Konami starts to recognize online tournaments, they'll eventually smash Block Dragon and just ban that thing? I
hope not. I love Block Dragon. He's so cool.
I mean, like you said, he's probably the most abused monster, right?
But yeah.
Definitely. Considering Block BA. And...
It's literally an infinite Dragon Ruler. Like, imagine Dragon Rulers were just not once per turn back in their prime. Suppose even now.
When they left the field, you just get like 4 more Dragon Rulers.
Just imagine just search 4 baby Dragon Rulers. What the hell?
Well, yeah, because if you think about it, like a block dragon can search an Emancipator Researcher, and then the other level 2, and then like a Gigantus. So
Yeah.
then Gigantus is one monster, and then like the other 2 monsters can get 2 more monsters. So essentially, your block dragon's 5 monsters. Like, how's it fair?
And you can keep summoning it.
And you can just keep summoning it.
Yeah, that's just outrageous. Yeah, like I just wonder if when Konami are finally going to just concede and say, you know what, I guess we have to pay attention to the online meta. The
I
problem,
don't know why they haven't like paid one of those sites and just claimed ownership.
I mean, if they just bought Dueling Book as a thing, like, because I mean that's obviously the most popular. I mean, granted, I do like the simulator ones as well, where you don't have to actually physically do anything, which
I
is
think
something.
that's the reason they haven't bought Dueling Book, because you have to do too much.
Well, yeah. Like I said, I've said this plenty of times, but if Konami just released the simulator that had every card up until now, you pay $80 you pay $80, get the whole game up until now, and then every set that comes out, $10 like DLC, I'll buy it. 100%, I'll do it.
They should do like Pokemon, where it forces you to buy packs IRL, and it's like, here's a code, you get a random booster sort of thing.
I mean, that could
I
work
like
too.
that idea.
I think
nice.
Konami are guaranteed double money though if they do what I said and just do DLC and you just get like all the cards for that set.
Yeah. We just play Duel Links. Yay, Duel Links.
I mean, how much money have you wasted on that one, Ryan? You
Links
kind of
is
grind
very
though.
hard.
You more grind though, don't
Yeah, nah. I do spend a bit of money.
you? Yeah.
Just it's more depends like how much is in my PayPal. Like, I don't put money in my PayPal. I only get money. People buy things off me.
Yeah.
True.
So then I might spend a little bit here and there, but I've been off and on with Duel Links. But right now it's really fun.
All right. Well, I guess before we move on, I've got to chill out a bit and just give a shout out to nikijo.com.au. Buy all your cards from there and get a 5% discount with the Elite. Oh no, not the Elite, just Elite 5. So put that in on checkout. So now that I've chilled out, let's move on to some fusion monsters. I guess I don't even know how to pronounce this translation, but it's Bastard Dragon.
Titanic Lad.
Yeah, Titanic Lad. So I guess you would just. I remember it as Bastard Dragon or something like that. Dragon Bastard.
Ashen Bastard or something.
Yeah, that was a sick name. This card's pretty good though.
Yes, it is.
I think.
It just goes in your graveyard, and then you get more searches in your end phase.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a deck summon it.
No.
Nah, it's definitely not made. I don't think this will be one of the pricier cards, to be honest. Because it's probably just going to be a one-off in most decks. So most one-offs aren't usually the most
one
expensive.
or two.
Yeah.
Depends how you build it, but yeah.
Then we've got Fright Fur Cruel Whale. Now, this card is bonkers.
The VFD.
Well, it's not even... Its effect alone is, like, super strong, right? It just breaks fields. Like, Fluffle and Fright Fur are, like, really good at just breaking apart fields anyway. So, being able
I really like his artwork.
Oh, yeah.
It looks really cool.
Like, seeing the eyes under the... I mean, the whole reason I bought the deck to begin with is because I really enjoyed Five Nights at Freddy's, and this archetype really, really reminds me of it.
Could you imagine if they just randomly make it a Starlight Ray? It would look really nice, I think. It looked really cool.
You know, when I was like a shill for Salamangreat, I was like, I really wanted a Starlight Pyro Phoenix. But I never got my hands on one, unfortunately. I guess in hindsight, I'm glad I didn't, because they were like $150 back then, and the card's not even used anymore.
Oh, it'd still be like, now it'd be as good a time as any to get them because they're super cheap.
They are like probably the cheapest Starlight going right now.
Yeah, and Veiler, Prismatic, or Starlight Veiler, is probably the most expensive.
I mean, if Ryan turned his webcam on, we'd see it just straight up.
I think Appaloosa is.
Oh yeah, and probably
Appaloosa's pretty messed up.
IP as well, but that's Polycon.
I think Appaloosa, aside from like the 10,000 Dragon, I think Appaloosa is the most expensive one, right? So
yeah, definitely.
We'll move on a bit. So more Dark Lord cards. We've already kind of discussed that. Yeah. More Infernoble Synchros. Anything of relevance with the Synchros?
Yeah, the level 9 one is really good.
Yeah.
I think they're both used, aren't they?
Yeah, they're definitely both like very good cards.
So
I just know that the level 9, it's actually fairly generic,
Mm-hmm.
and I know you'll like this, Reese, but owner of Jongaa, Mr. Lord Brian, showed me a Rocket Infernoble deck, right?
My lord.
Because this guy, he says, when if an equip, if an equipped card becomes a monster, is equipped to a monster, you get to destroy a card on the field. So he showed me a combo with rockets where you nuke their extra deck with Silver Rocket, and then you get Smoke Grenade of Thief in your end phase, and then you look at their hand. So maybe that's something that we can look into. The old Rocket Infernoble Knight equip combo.
That's.
I'm gonna assume he uses that.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna make a video about it. It's gonna be pretty sick.
Well, I'll leave the Jongaa link in the description, so you guys should all subscribe to Jongaa because they are a fantastic channel. And, hopefully all my 29 subscribers go over there, even though 29 of them are you guys, literally.
That's right. Soon our Lord Brian will be putting up Infernoble content, hopefully soon.
That's it.
Once he gets all the cards.
So I saw you did a video recently, Ryan, featuring this card, Dragon, a Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon.
I don't like how they changed his name.
What was the original name?
I don't know. The original name, they were just like Chaos Ruler of the Demonic Dragon or something.
Right.
They can't have that in the TCG, but Magical Dragon. And they say magical.
Mm. If it's demonic, it's just magical.
The card is bonkers.
So it's also another. It's like an Emancipator card. Excavate the top 5.
But for light and dark.
Yeah, that's really broken, and it's a level 8 generic monster.
And it summons itself out of the graveyard by banishing.
That's just really. I think Rockets can play this too. Like Dragon Link could definitely take.
It can. It definitely can.
Definitely.
I think it was Chaos Dragon, Chaos Ruler. Was the original name?
Yeah, something like that. It was just. It sounded a lot cooler than what we got, but.
Well, unfortunately, TCG, we're just really weak, pathetic pansies over here, and we can't handle the religion stuff. Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Damn.
Unlucky for us.
Can't handle Dragma.
So,
can't handle religion.
I know. Well, this one looks like to be a secret rare too, but I can't imagine this one.
Yeah.
I don't think this one will be a expensive card either.
Won't, because it'll go under the radar for most people.
Yeah.
Like, obviously there are no events on right now, but I definitely think like the nuts in like a dragon deck, but probably it's really good in Light Sworn as well. I'm pretty sure you can play like Light Sworn Chaos deck.
Yep.
I know that our boy
Lithium
did a video on that, and it's pretty damn good. And my friends has been working on that deck for a while too.
Yeah.
And it's got some nuts combos.
Yeah.
I mean, if they unbanned Colossus, maybe Thunder Dragon, but no. Unfortunately, Thunder Dragons aren't useful except for banishing with their effects.
Well, the thing about Thunder Dragons, it's hard to say it was like collateral damage for the Nemesis cards, which I don't think it was. I think Konami just wanted a complete revamp of the format because we were complaining a lot. But I truly think you can bring Colossus back. I don't think it was that bad. Even if you brought it back to 1, right?
I understand why they banned it. Yeah. OCG has 1 still.
Yeah, I think we can have 1 too. I mean,
it does warp what archetypes are viable.
Yeah, true. I guess we'll move on. So we got some more Melfi's.
Melfi Mami.
Melfi Mami, yeah.
Oh, that's a rename. Melfi Mami, my god. That's just... what else we got? Rika Queen. We got Drill Driver, Vespinato. I mean, the artwork's sick on that one.
I think it's not a bad card, isn't it?
I think it's just... rank 4. It's a Gaia Charger for rank 4s, I think.
Yep. And then you can special summon a level 5 alone in your graveyard. Great in Heroes.
So Ancient Warriors.
I was about to say.
Card isn't bad. Yeah, he's good.
Well, I'm pretty sure that when this card got revealed, everyone went really nuts on that deck and just started buying stuff. Like as soon as this got revealed.
I can't wait.
I think it's really good.
Again, Beast Warriors. I mean, Tenki's a card, right? And you got 3 of them.
Jeez, and it's a rotor and everything.
Yeah, man. It's a bonkers card, as Ryan would say. We'll move down a bit. We got Spiral Fusion.
The guy stuff, nah.
Yeah, we got
It's fun.
Dogmatica Nation. Now, do you play this? I don't.
No, they do
think
not
you do.
play this one.
Yeah, we got
Nadia
Nadia
Servant,
Servant. Now you definitely play
That's
this card.
That's the one that they play.
This card is just nuts, right? Send one monster from your extra deck and then add a Dogmatica card. What? It's just so unbelievably unfair. This card will probably be the most expensive card in the set, aside from like...
I think this will be the $100 card.
Yeah. Apart from like the Prismatics, this will be the chase card for sure.
Yeah, because you need 3 of this if you want to play it.
Yeah, this card is just so unbelievably broken.
And especially if you send Titanic Lad, you can get 2 searches, basically. One at the end.
Yeah, like, if you send something that has advantage, it's like this, the Ecclesia, which gets the Fleur-de-Lis Knight, which is just like, yeah. No, it's like a +3, I'm pretty sure, isn't it? No.
Yeah.
+2. It's a +2. It's just like a hard +2. If the card you're sending gets some kind of bonus effect.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
We got some more Infernobles. Any of these equips?
I think the first one is good. Yeah.
Even
Infernoble, yeah, that one's good.
Especially like even the hero build I'm playing around with, you can just add Fireflint Lady.
Is that why that card's hyped because of this card?
Not so much. Like Fireflint Lady is fairly generic, but like Durandal, considering all the Infernobles are fire warriors,
yeah,
add everything.
So what does Fireflint Lady do for heroes specifically?
Special summon Shadow Mist.
Nice.
Add mask change.
Nice.
True.
It's the main thing. There's a lot of other stuff, but that's the big one.
I just read that card and I just said, any war extender is good, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Didn't even think of Shadow Mist.
Of course, there's like others, but that's what I've been toying with.
And I love Assault. Assault is so good.
I love Assault. I have a house there, actually.
I like Neospace and Aqua Dolphin. That's what I like the most, you know.
Well, specifically when you summon it off Neospace Connector.
Yeah, I just like any excuse to just look at my opponent's hand and have perfect knowledge.
I mean, perfect knowledge is like the most important
and it's
factor.
great you can keep recycling as well.
Oh.
Or
I mean,
keep using its effect.
Connector not only gives you hand knowledge, but also lets you to say bye-bye to hand traps. Not that it's relevant, because I'm sure they're going to hand trap the Connector anyway, but...
That's where you use Blue Mountain Butter Spy?
To chain block it. Yeah, that's right. We'll move down. We got Fright for Repair, which I know is not super relevant. It just recycles a card. It's not fantastic. We've got a Deep Sea Field Spell. Ryan, you got any words on this one?
I mean, I have a quick read of it now, just to remind myself. Let me see.
It's good if you make water synchros.
It's really weird. I'm trying to think of there's, I mean, obviously, if you would like activate it, put like a nimble angle on top of your deck and like, summon Card Trooper or something. But I don't know how to break that.
Troop Dupe Scoop with Nimbles.
I mean, Nimble Troop Dupe Scoop, maybe, but...
Maybe with the Ice Barrier structure deck that comes out.
Yeah, maybe.
You just make Trish rip 2 cards. I don't know.
Chelsea.
Not sure for that.
Looks like we've got Emancipator Friends. Is this card relevant in that deck? Because I don't play it, so I have no idea.
Nah.
Excavate the top.
It's not that great.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're going to finally access the first generic, probably going to be close to a $100 card as well, considering it's a secret.
Starlight Rare, most likely.
100%.
Triple Tactics Talent. Now, I'm sure everyone's seen this card because it's basically the anti-hand trap card that isn't called by the grave.
Yeah.
What is it? Pot of Greed, Change of Heart.
And Trap Dust Shoot, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So basically...
this card is nuts.
Yeah.
I'll let Reese talk.
Yeah, so basically in a vacuum, this card is basically, if your opponent hand traps you at any point, you get more advantage out of it than they do. It's just so unfair. So I'll read the card. If your opponent has activated a monster effect during your main phase this turn, activate one of these effects. Draw 2 cards, take control of one monster your opponent controls until the end phase, or look at your opponent's hand and choose 1 card from it and shuffle it into the deck. So basically, if they hand trap you, it's fine because you get to like if you're going first, just draw 2 cards, right?
Pretty much.
Yep.
Although, like, if they nib you, you can take their nib and use the token and nib and make something.
Well, I suppose you could run like Link Spider, and then you've got that to make like,
depends like what you're playing.
Yeah.
That's like an option.
But
I think this will be like a lot bigger here than it is in the OCG.
Yeah, because
well,
I know based on the OCG, a lot of them don't play it or they side it.
Yeah.
I think it's to do with, how prevalent hand traps are. Like, I know their meta right now is pretty slow. They try to play control decks more often than not.
Yeah.
They also have
Which
Max.
obviously, it obviously makes this card a lot worse. I do have a feeling in TCG that this card will be better and will be played more.
100%.
Because think about it, right? And if you're playing a combo deck, and based on your hand, you can either draw 2 or you can either look at your opponent's hand. So, I'm playing Dragon Link, and, maybe, like, my first card gets ashed, and I still have my full combo. I might just want to look at my opponent's hand just to make sure that there's no more hand traps, right?
Yeah.
I think it's so versatile. Or, you're playing a control deck, right? And maybe they ask your desires, and you're just like, okay, I'm just going to draw 2 cards anyway, right? It's just really hyper versatile. And, I know me personally, I want to have all 3 copies of this between my main and my side deck. Like, I think every deck I play. Everything I play.
So 1 in the main, the Ryan strategy, and 2 in the
I'll
side.
main 1, it's fine.
You'll see it.
Then side the other 2.
He'll just do one of these to the card.
Draw it off desires.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame it's been.
Nah, I'll pull the Starlight one. I'll play it in every deck. It's just, that's how it's gonna go.
Nah, but you're gonna play it in a top loader, so your whole deck's gonna be normal, but just 1 top loader. Starlight triple.
Yeah, I think just because we don't have Maxi, we might need to rely on this a lot more.
Well, if you look at the way OCG builds their decks, and I think it's because of the way their formats are structured, where they have to like win more matches to get qualified for their bigger events. Is that right? Is that how it works?
I think
something like that.
In their locals are generally smaller.
Yeah,
They play less rounds.
Yeah, but the way
they're more concerned about random one-offs and, I guess, cards like crossed out Designator as well.
If we had that, we'd be obsessed with that too, I guess.
Yeah.
But the way they build their decks, it's like, because they play probably more games overall to qualify, they probably build them more mainstream and streamlined. Where we just throw cards in anything, right? Like, I bet you if you looked at our Dragon Link decks and theirs, ours probably have more random cards than they do, because I think we are willing to sacrifice playing, random garnets because it might, 1 out of 3 times push our game forward, where OCG would rather not play it and have a more consistent game. Over 10 matches.
But then again, like, if you're playing in OCG, it's like, oh, I got stopped, but I have a Maxi, right? We don't have stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's why this card is so cool.
Yeah. It's just so nuts. I cannot wait for this card to be released, and I cannot wait to pay $100 for one of them.
I really hope I get 3 in my case. I really do.
Packs.
I really do.
Packs, man. Well, I'm getting a case this week.
Yeah.
Well, not a case, sorry, just a box.
Oh, really?
I'm not that rich.
Yeah.
I'm not that rich, but I will. Yeah, I will be opening that on the channel hopefully as soon as I get it. I guess we can move on. Forbidden Droplets, right?
First, there's a spell card above. No, 2 above that.
Yep, Blizzard.
Blizzard card.
Okay.
That card's not bad. Like, if Engage was still legal, it could be played. It's just like target a face-up spell. You negate all spells of the same name, but it goes back in their hand, right?
I see.
So if Engage was still at 3, maybe it could be used. I think it's definitely overshadowed by other cards currently in the game.
And this one looks to be a secret rare too, right? Or no, more like a common, I think.
It could be super.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be good on like something like Invocation, for example.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So let's move on to another just insane card. Yeah. Forbidden Droplets.
Yeah.
Dark Ruler No More V2. but better.
Arguably better, right? It's just
And yeah, this card is so good because I guess you can discard Eldritch cards and float off them.
Or even
Um,
August.
That's the main thing. Yeah.
or just any discard deck, right? Like yeah, like you said, August.
Yeah, even heroes, if you like Jonah and you draw the double melee or something.
Poor Jonah. But yeah, like even with Eldritch, like you said, that whole deck just floats, right? So it's fine to discard them because it's essentially free advantage anyway. So in decks like
I guess
that,
like yeah, the advantage of like pitching an Eldritch trap off this is like opponent can't solemn judgment it, right?
yeah,
Because I think it's like yeah, in response to this card's activation, your opponent cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with the same original type as the ones that you sent to the graveyard. So
right.
yeah, if you know
If you sent
You're-
one of each, that can't do nothing.
can't they can't trap card it, can't spell card it, but yeah, it's mainly they can't respond with monster effects.
I mean, this could also be like a low key
So good.
out to like cards like evenly matched, right? I mean, it's not super relevant, but
And it only negates monster effects.
oh really?
One, yeah.
Okay.
We didn't drop that. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
Again,
yeah.
it's the main yeah, nah, you are not utopic ZLing me in this turn.
Yeah, pretty much.
The main one that they rely on.
Yeah. We'll make our way down a bit. I think
Next
we're kind
card's
of
a Penny card. Ooh.
which card?
Heavenly Dragon Circle.
It's a worm.
Seems
card.
mediocre. No, it's got Tenyi in there.
Yeah,
Banshee from
no.
Grave out of Tenyi.
Huh.
Cool.
I mean, I thought Tenny had so much potential, to be honest, but they're mainly just like
Does.
yeah.
The
I
great
think
traumatizing
it's
people.
missing. It's missing Denglong.
Any of these spiral cards any good?
No. Next good card is Dogmatica Punishment.
Yep, this card's nuts.
That one's good because it's just another send a card out of your extra deck, and it's just like, huh?
And it's a disruptor.
Card.
Yeah.
So theoretically, you could pop 2 just by doing this. Like,
Yeah. Sentence. Double pop.
yeah, nuts.
Oh.
Send
Omega, send the
Yeah.
Ignista card. It's really good. The other one, Dogmatica Incarna, not that good.
I mean,
Punish-
Like the Reborn, yeah.
yeah. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if something like that was played, but I can't imagine us playing it. I feel like it's just too slow for a TCG player in general. We just don't necessarily love traps all that much.
Next decent card looks like Shadol Schism. Rook,
Yeah.
whatever it used to be.
Yeah.
All Schism.
I really wish it was just called Rook.
I don't mind.
They butcher so many
Schism.
Shadol names.
I don't mind it.
But yeah, this card is basically Miracle Fusion for Shadol monsters as a trap
With a pop.
with a pop. There's
And it's searchable off any Dragoma card.
Yeah.
So
through
you
the prop,
send up clone, then you add this and pitch any other card.
yeah. And making Winder is just so broken, especially when your opponent, for example, activates 1 for 1. You just flip this, make Winder, they pass. It's just yeah.
And then next turn, you can also turn that Winder into Construct. Yeah. If you run it, because you'll have all the lights that are Dragmas.
That's interesting. But yeah, this I mean, you actually showed me this combo, Ben, but I'm pretty sure you can do more or less the full combo with just one magical meltdown or
Yeah, if you have Alistair in any Dragma card, it's
pretty much
nuts.
just nuts, yeah.
Isn't that that's Mekaba,
Mekaba.
Winder, and the hand trap one.
Yeah, or if you can sometimes add Maximus
Punishment, yeah.
and punishment. It really depends what else there is.
Oh wait, can't you activate punishment and send construct out of your extra
Yes.
and float off the construct? Ooh, that's nice.
This is why sending cards to the extra deck or from the extra deck to the
that.
grave is just so broken.
Because what you can do with Maximus is send Apcolone and Construct, add the Rook or Schism, discard it, and then add it
Schism.
back off Construct.
Yeah.
Or pretty much anything else for that matter. But
It's very nice.
Very nice. Dragon Maid tidying. Hey, you invested in Dragon Maids. Remember that, Ben? You bought the whole deck.
That was good money.
Big plus.
I think paid like $250, sold it for $400 something.
I suppose if you're an American listener and you heard those prices, don't fear because our cards are way more expensive.
What it would have been 500 American?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
eBay's a thing, huh? We've got
Yep.
some imports now. Any of these you guys are really excited for?
Dragon Prison.
Yeah, well, that's one of them.
There's a trap card we missed. Ice Dragon's Prison.
Oh, I see.
That's
That card's
the one.
pretty good.
Yeah. Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your field, but its effects are negated. Then you can banish one monster from both players' fields that have the same type as each other. Wow.
So, like, it wasn't played very much in Japan, but I think obviously it's like for mirror matches.
It's a side card. I've seen it in a lot of.
Yeah, I see people main and side it. I think it's just like get rid of Golden Lords very easily.
Yeah. Reborn it, banish it, and banish theirs. Yeah.
This will be one of those cards if we ever end up in like a tier 0 format where like one deck is just completely smashing everything.
Yeah.
You just
It is
auto
really
3
played,
of,
yeah.
and just auto 3 of, right?
I'm pretty sure your artwork has a Dragoonity card in it. I'm pretty sure it's like versus Dragoonity card.
How do I open
Trish
it?
versus-
I can't even
That
open it.
lore.
Yeah.
A lot of cards have lore behind them.
You know,
the deepest.
I'm just curious if like, I'm going to post a photo later and, I would just like to know what anime or manga it's from. That's all. That's all I really care about.
That card is not from either.
No?
Sorry to let
Damn.
you know, man. Yeah, sorry, man.
Yeah, just no.
Anyway,
Just-
Odai's Revolution Draft.
Let's move on. There it is. This has been like...
This card is bonkers.
You can add the prize card, the Chaos Emperor, whatever it is,
Yeah, it can.
among other things.
Is this
really good.
Is this a card that you would play in something like Dragon Link?
Can,
Yeah.
because it searches Dirkworm.
Yeah.
But it's more of a pendulum card.
Yeah.
But yeah, it can search the Chaos Armageddon as well.
And it was in Lithium's Lightsworn one, I'm pretty sure. Purely to search the Chaos Emperor.
What's going on, guys?
It's really good. Long overdue, but I mean, past its prime.
I think
but
it's
really good.
fairly past its prime, unfortunately. I mean, Konami have been really good with giving us imports before they become pretty much irrelevant, especially as of late, which is quite nice. I think.
I just want Crossout Designator.
I feel like
Me
we're
too.
just never going to get that card, man. I'm praying it's going to be in the Megatins, but...
Me too.
I hope so.
Did we get any imports in the last Megatin, or did we just get the exclusives? I don't think we got anything imported.
I don't think so.
So,
Just the alternate arts. of
yeah,
cards.
so I have that same fear that we're just not going to get imports in that tin either.
For your information, Ryan, the Dragoonity, I don't know how you say it, card in Icy Prison is Ascalon.
Hey! That's a good card, too.
Lore, man.
I love Dragoonity so much. I wish
But that's Trishula versus Ascalon. I mean, spoilers, guys. Spoilers.
they are.
Sorry.
Trishula wins. He wins.
That is true.
He freezes all of the dual terminal world, and he wins because he got mad.
he got cut. He's like, fuck this, I'm out.
He got mad, man. He got mad.
I guess he just needs to chill out.
Oh, God, no.
Zinger.
Bazinga.
And I hope that the Ice
Exactly.
Barrier deck's like actually good.
Well, didn't it win the poll or something? Or like,
Yeah, it did. I really hope that it's good. I really do.
I mean, I feel like Ice Barrier really need massive cards because they're no good right now.
Well, I mean, they have good synchros.
Yeah, they just
and
need, like,
they've
a-
got a they have a rotor spell.
Yeah.
They have a really good extender level 2, but that's about it. They have nothing else.
Yeah. I think they'll need
So
like
we shall.
five or six new cards. I mean, I wish Dragoonity got more cards, but how much more can I ask for? Because the cards they got were really, really good.
Unity's broken, and you know it, man. Come on,
Come on.
so good.
Yeah.
Ooh, Gusto got number 3 on that poll. Ooh.
I was pretty... Yeah. I mean, I didn't necessarily like that poll. I didn't think all the options were fantastic, but...
I agree. It was pretty average.
Yeah.
But Trickstars.
That's the one I thought
Yeah,
was
dude.
going to win because it's like waifu cards, right? I for sure thought that was going to win.
Yeah, everybody loves their idols, but I guess everybody loves Zane more.
Mm.
I hope that it's not like Cyber Dragon because the poll said Cyber Style.
That means
I hope they just.
the dark ones, yeah?
I hope that they just do like other kinds, like a brand new kind of cyber.
Like
That'd be
cyber,
cool.
like cyber
Yeah, like there's Cyber Ogre,
or
Cyber Dark.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I hope they do something different because
And
Cyber
not-
Dragon's kind of
and
boring.
not just yeah. I mean, Cyber Dragons had their time, right?
It's had so many waves of
Yeah.
support.
You're right. They should just even if they created like a new one, like Cyber Magician or something, just something completely new, and just
Yeah.
Yeah.
make a
Have
structure
it work.
deck.
Yeah.
where
Have
that's
it
like
work on its own and with other cards.
yeah, 100% agree.
Ice Sparrow should just be like kind of work on their own, but should synergize with other water cards. I like that a lot too.
Specifically
AKA
Nimble.
Nimbles.
Yeah, Nimble
Yeah,
Tricking Frogs.
specifically Nimble, yeah. Frogs, yeah. Of course.
We're
Anyway,
slowly making our way down, and we got Win the Wind Charmer.
he's alright. I think it's such as Droll and Lockbird, but I think that's just because we're getting the structure deck.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
They
Just
wanted it for completion.
Yeah.
I actually think low key they could make that Starlight Rare.
I mean, they do.
They probably would.
They make all the
Could be Starlight.
they make all the
They
Link
need to do-
Starlight. So
Heater, the fire one.
True,
'Cause
they
all the
really
others have
do.
it.
they could just do it as like a side card in one of these sets, I guess. Just make it just to finish the set, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
but-
really need to.
They're doing old hand traps, so they're probably going to do like
Yeah,
Troll next if
fucking
they don't release Max C.
DD Crow, man.
That's a
DD
nice one.
Crow.
DD Crow's a nice one. I really.
I mean, it's no effect Veiler, but
I'll
DD
get the
Crow,
DD. Slap it down. You can slap down the Veiler.
yeah.
In your top loader.
I'll banish the Veiler with the DD Crow.
Even a card like Call by the Grave would be a really good prismatic.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
please no.
I know Japan has that one. But
Well, Japan have everything we don't. It's really unfair.
yeah.
Even when we got the TCG exclusives for the Megatin, it only took them like 2 months and they got them all anyway. We wait like a year for some cards. It's just so
We got it in like under a month, I think. Actually, yeah.
Because they got
They're very
was it the
quick.
time Thief, Dangers, and that stuff.
And that stuff all like a month after.
Jeez.
They didn't really abuse dangers like we did, which really surprised me. 'cause-
Max. Oh no, they did. There was a really strong Dark World Danger deck.
But isn't that
first.
basically what
This
we
is
did,
quick.
just minus the FTK?
Then they banned as a thought very quickly there. Kind of stopped it.
They
because
banned it
Max C,
bef-
like,
Did they ban
ruined
it before us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we were like the not Lunalight Orchest format, and they'd had just gotten it banned or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was like YCS from this year, I think.
Dude, that was my favorite thing watching like OCG duels. And the Dark World player would get max seed, then they would special summon like 40 times. That was my favorite thing.
The good old Max C challenge.
Just to deck them out under Azathoth. So broken, so broken.
That's actually like nuts. What the hell?
Yep.
Yeah,
Was
like,
there WinCon?
What? Hoping they
draw?
Max C you?
They're hoping they max seed and then just special summoning 40 times.
Holy crap.
It also made like, what did it make? Made a lot of negates.
Yeah.
And snow. Snow's broken.
Yeah. That's a card I think we can get back, maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
I would love to. I
I think it's
I
fine.
don't think I don't think Konami feels that same way though.
Yeah.
Well, like, what decks does it break in TCG? There's like nothing.
Probably none because
Thunder
Also
Dragon,
says
but they're
banned.
already kind of crap.
Well, I think Thunder was the reason that card got banned because it was abused
yeah,
in the it was
it
abused in the
was.
Dragon Link Thunder deck, right? The one that Jesse Cotton like topped with or something.
Oh.
The one
I
where
guess-
he lost to Onagiza, you know.
yeah.
Multi-faker go burr.
Floodgates.
Shout out GGG Onagiza.
The man I defeated.
The man
What?
he defeated to become a store champion twice in one day. You freak.
Yes.
All right, we'll make our way down. Any other cards, guys, that you think is worth talking about? Raid Raptors.
Oh,
Tinkerbell?
that red Raptor card has been in Japan for like the last 4 years or something.
Which one, Arsenal or Air Red?
Yeah, Arsenal Falcon has been out for ages, and there's always that one guy. I see him. There's that one guy on Zodiac Duelist who will always say, "Where's my red Raptor Arsenal Falcon?" Well, now he gets it. I'm sure he's happy.
And it looks like it's probably going to be a secret rare, right? Or a super.
Nah,
Super,
it'll be
I
like
think
common
Air
or
Raid
super.
is.
It looks like a super. The text looks white.
Yeah, the text looks a little different on Air Raid.
Yep.
We've got another generic link too, Linkabell. You cannot link summon this card unless you have 3 or more cards than your opponent in the extra deck.
So if you're going second against Ryan's Dragon Link combo, you can probably summon it. That's
No,
about
why
it.
would you though?
Yeah, I mean there are like
Better ones.
so many better. I mean there are so many better generic link 2s now. There's a
Maybe it's
plethora.
going to be a Starlight and you can flex on people.
You can literally have a Starlight star in your deck.
Tinkerbell Starlight. Speaking of Starlight, gonna be Starlight
Sorry, what was that?
out of this. Speaking of Starlight, like what do we think is gonna be Starlight?
Well, apart from the one that's pretty much revealed, which is the DD Crow, I think
Triple T.
Triple T will 100% be one.
Oh,
I think a card like I think there's gonna be like a shot in the dark kind of card, that one that just no one sees coming. Maybe Melfi Mummy, just because it's a meme, right? Why
No.
not? Why not just meme it? Like they,
Melfi Rabby.
Honestly, I can see them doing that.
yeah,
I really,
just
I really can.
something super memey like that. I mean, they usually do one from each, right? Common, super, ultra, secret, and then is that how they do it?
From the last set, they changed it up. I think.
Okay.
I think.
The last set, there was several secret rares that were because there was the Hand Trap and the Chamber Dragon Maid.
That's right.
That were both secret rare.
Yeah.
So I think they've just like scrapped it entirely.
Well,
I think
Catapult Turtle.
Ryan wishes.
I think they might make
Ecclesia.
Ecclesia, and they might do.
I mean, the Searcher would be an interesting one.
Yeah, I think either they're gonna do Tactical Talents as the spell.
I think that's the guarantee. I think that'll be the price one, like the most.
I want
expensive.
them to do the Chaos Ruler, Chaos Dragon one.
Yeah.
I want that one.
I mean, if we're
I
talking
reckon
about
they'll do
about
it.
once here, I would love like Cruel Whale. Like, come on, I would love that. But
I reckon they'll do an Infernoble card. Maybe
True.
like. I think Astolfo is one of the main ones.
I could also see
think
them
they-
doing
they have
Ancient
Charles,
Warrior's
man.
Oath. The Ancient Warrior link. I could see that happening too.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Because it's like the only one in the set, right? It's like the only Ancient Warrior card.
Only
Yeah.
Link monster.
Yeah, so just why not just throw that in as like and it's literally the only link.
Because they sort of do like one of each, yeah, like a trap, a spell.
Yeah, historically they try and mix it up.
Yeah.
Could
I'm
probably
also.
do Schism.
I mean, that would be a really random one.
Maybe Prison.
I'd rather them do the Frozen Prison one.
Because they did
Rather that.
Storm Dragon's Awakening.
Yeah.
So they could do that.
What if they did Blizzard?
Redeemable jar.
I mean, I can see them do droplets.
Yeah, I didn't even think
Yeah,
of
but-
droplets.
See them do that.
I think it'd either be Triple T or Droplet.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
leaning more towards the T's.
It'll be one or the other. I don't think they'll push for two of the main chase
Spells.
cards. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy the fact that Konami are kind of, the way they structure their sets. Like even the next set coming, it's pretty much entirely like Xyz based, right?
The Phantom
Yeah.
Rage, whatever it is.
So I feel like
Pendulum?
it doesn't. We're not locked into like a Link era where sets only have all Link monsters. Now we've got good variety again, which I'm really enjoying.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's just because there's no anime.
yeah,
They're basing it off.
yeah.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want.
And anime in Japan is Rush Duel, and we don't have that.
Yeah.
I see they're trying to really go hard on nostalgia
Mm.
to like try and sell the initial sets, then actually give players what they want.
Yeah.
Like they're giving good legacy, giving good generic, and they're giving good like brand new cards. I like that a lot.
Are there any other legacy decks that you'd like to see get support in the future?
Gusto.
Gusto.
Let me think.
old decks.
I mean, it goes without saying that mine was Dragoonity until the structure deck got revealed, and I was like, I was so happy with that.
I kind of want frogs to be like just taken up another level.
What would you want? What do they need?
I want just like a hard search swap frog, man.
Yeah.
Just give me add swap frog to my deck to my hand.
Just a road off a swap
Give
frog.
me like a nimble angler, but it's a frog.
Mm.
Something like that. That'd be really nice. I just like tree toad. And I just like swap frog and Ronin toad. They're all pretty cool.
Yeah.
And honestly, like if they didn't miss timing, it'd be so nice as well. But they do.
I mean, missing timing is not really a thing anymore. That was very much an old mechanic. Like,
I hate it, man.
Like I remember when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! When Chaos Dragons were a thing, I could not comprehend why Light Pulsar Dragon missed timing. He used to do my head in.
Shadow Mist used to do it. I think it still does sometimes, doesn't it?
I think Shadow Mist can miss timing.
Of Godblinberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it changes to defense.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad missing the timing has just become redundant now because it is just a awkward ruling that is somewhat hard to explain to people because...
Nah, I liked when they got rid of the priority thing where you could Lackluster would get bottomless and you could priority use its effect.
Ignition priority was dumb.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Oh, that was so stupid.
I never actually played during that, so I can't.
It was like, I think it was after Plant Synchro format. Like when Windups came out, they changed it.
It was just before Rescue Rabbit.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
before Rescue Rabbit.
Yeah, because I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh properly when the Chaos Dragon structure deck came out. I forget what it's called.
That's about Dino Rabbit.
Yeah, so that's about Dino Rabbit, Wind-Ups, Insectors, right? That was like
the main... around there.
Yeah. I mean, Dino Rabbit was a fun deck. I never got the hang of it, but I think Ryan agrees with me that Chaos Dragon were just the best deck of that format.
Yeah, I think they were too.
Did you play that deck in that format, or did you go with something else?
I played Insector.
Ah.
Old mate Rockman did.
It was very... it was all about me... OCG, and OCG played a lot of Insector. But we got a lot of exclusives that threw off our format like massively.
Yeah.
Like Wind Up Shark and Evol's Ardorka.
Yeah.
Were they exclusives, were they?
Yep, they were.
They're big cards. Wow.
Yeah, they were humongous. Like Wind Up in Japan didn't exist until like a year later.
Well, they had the 3-axis one where you just like summon a bunch of random threes, middle their hand, and Pot of Avarice.
They had the hand loop, yeah. They had the hand loop.
Oh, I love that version. That was so cool.
I love Wind Up. Like, Wind Up is low-key very broken.
Even
it's
now?
Just, it's just because it's a Zen Mighty's band. But, like, if you have Magician Shark, it's another, like, it can just do anything in the game. It's so broken.
Yeah.
It's like, rank 4s are so powerful, because Magician Shark can go, like, Gallant Grey Knight into Researcher, or you can make the Prime Math Mech search any spell or trap in the game.
Because they're only soft ones per turns, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all soft.
Interesting.
Yeah, my low-key wish is to unban Wind Up Zen Mighty. That's my low-key wish.
Unban it and leave all the wind-ups the way they are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you can make some really broken 3-axis wind-up deck.
That's what I mean. I feel like that would just be broken, right?
Yeah. That's great.
I mean, that whole deck is just not once per turn. Like, once per turn didn't even exist back then.
Yeah, very rarely.
Yeah.
They like, is it rat or mouse? And it's like you can use this effect once while this card's on the field.
Yeah, but you would just abuse the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Shark, man. Mad Shark, so broken.
Yeah, it was like, the first ever version of
Shocklock.
Shocklock. I miss Shockmaster so much. I'm glad it's gone, but that was a fantastic card. I even played that in my 5-fist deck, which was like, I never made the thing, but it was there. It's like if you run rank 4s, like level 4 monsters, you played that card because if you can make it, you're probably gonna win. So
yeah.
I think we should call it there because it's been an hour and 15 minutes.
Nice.
Thank you guys for joining. Any shout outs you'd like to give or plug your channels and stuff?
I mean, like, comment, subscribe, Jongaa Fibe.
Yep.
That's my catchphrase, but yes.
That's my catchphrase. Yeah, just keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh, guys.
Yeah.
Shout out card games.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
card games, bro. Card games on motorcycles. If you guys enjoyed this kind of format, let me know, because this was kind of like a, just a test to see if it was good. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. And
I think this is something you can put on and just have it in the background.
yeah, and from what I gather, there are no Yu-Gi-Oh podcasts out there that are like,
The
Well,
only,
I'm not sure if they're like high quality or not.
that's what I mean.
I
So,
don't know if they exist.
the only thing that I remember is MCOL40 used to do something when he'd go get fast food or something. I don't know. He talked shit.
I love
fast
that
food
guy.
and card games.
Yeah, he's just in the car and he's welcome to Wendy's. What can I get you?
I like MCOL40. He
He's
does
alright.
good.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's
fine.
super informative. I actually enjoy him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, give us some constructive criticism down below. Hopefully we can continue this, because I actually really enjoy it, and like you said, Ryan, it's just background noise like most podcasts are, and hopefully it grows and we'll see what happens. Anyway, like Ryan
I'll
said,
have some more guests, maybe.
Yeah.
Some rare, elusive guests.
maybe I'll
Maybe
invite
some YCS champions like on the geezer.
Oh yeah. Or maybe I'll just go on like the YouTubers and just DM them, just spam DM, join my podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Hey
you could
Tom
probably do it
Box,
with,
if you watch this, you're the next guest. Or we can just have anyone. So anyway, yeah, thank you guys for listening, watching, whatever you did. And I guess we'll catch you next time.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Thanks for having us.